Correct! Hello and welcome! LO7 Understand approaches that address child sexual exploitation. Child sexual exploitation is a serious and complex form of abuse that requires a coordinated and sensitive response. This video explores how we can better protect children in residential care by focusing on effective safeguarding strategies. You will learn about key approaches such as early identification of risk, strong multi-agency collaboration, and trauma-informed practice to ensure children are supported, protected, and kept safe. Child sexual exploitation involves manipulation for sexual purposes. It requires a child-centered approach focusing on prevention and protection. Children in care are particularly vulnerable due to trauma and unmet needs. Recognizing them as victims is crucial, even when linked to risky behaviors. Early identification and risk assessment are key to addressing CSE. Addressing CSE requires collaboration among social care, police, health services, and education. Sharing information helps identify exploitation patterns and disrupt perpetrators. A trauma-informed approach builds trust and focuses on safety. Prevention strategies target risky locations and improve online safety. Education on healthy relationships is vital for prevention. Children affected by CSE need long-term emotional and psychological support. Stability in placements and consistent relationships are crucial. Access to specialist services reduces ongoing vulnerability. A coordinated approach combines early identification and trauma-informed practices. This helps safeguard children from further exploitation. Research shows CSE is a process of grooming and control. It's driven by a power imbalance, not bad choices. Grooming often starts with attention and gifts, escalating to abuse. Exploitation can involve networks, not just one offender. Children in care and missing children are at high risk. Grooming often begins with attention and gifts, escalating to abuse. The J Report highlights extreme abuse cases. Grooming can be subtle, making disclosure difficult. Children may appear complicit due to emotional exchanges. Exploitation often involves networks rather than single offenders. Children in care face vulnerabilities due to trauma and instability. Groomers exploit emotional needs and disrupted attachments. Placement instability weakens protective relationships. Low autonomy makes them susceptible to groomers offering freedom. Missing episodes heighten vulnerability to exploitation. Addressing CSE requires a coordinated network of agencies. Social care coordinates risk assessments and safeguarding plans. Police focus on disruption and investigation. Health services provide early identification and support. Education providers play a preventative role in identifying changes. Specialist services offer targeted support and advocacy. They help children disclose and exit exploitative situations. Safeguarding partnerships provide strategic oversight. Residential childcare providers play a frontline role in identification. Collaboration ensures children are treated as victims, not offenders. Problem profiling identifies patterns and trends in exploitation. It shifts focus from individual cases to systemic understanding. Early intervention and prevention are supported by profiling. It aids in disruption and enforcement by identifying suspects and hotspots. Profiling strengthens multi-agency coordination. Problem profiling uses multi-agency data and intelligence. Pattern analysis identifies recurring links and exploitation contexts. It is dynamic, updated with new information and risks. Focus shifts to contexts and perpetrators, not just victims. Profiling informs strategic and operational safeguarding responses. Contributing to local strategies involves prevention and identification. Early reporting of exploitation indicators is crucial. Sharing intelligence supports multi-agency action. Participation in profiling and safeguarding approaches is vital. Preventative work with education and awareness raising reduces vulnerability. Challenging poor practice strengthens local strategies. Advocacy for child-centered responses is essential. Ensuring children are treated as victims, not offenders, is crucial. Professional challenge improves outcomes and responses. Consistent, victim-centered safeguarding approaches are vital. CSE is increasingly seen as part of trafficking and modern slavery. Internal movement across areas is common in exploitation models. Online grooming is a major pipeline into offline exploitation. Exploitation is understood as networked, not just by one offender. Children in care remain a high-risk group. Underreporting and data gaps distort the understanding of CSE. Inconsistent recording weakens early recognition and disruption. Trend data should be treated cautiously. System-wide improvements are needed for accurate profiling. Effective safeguarding requires addressing these systemic challenges. Treat CSE as exploitation with potential movement and control. Prioritize information sharing across areas. Take missing episodes as potential trafficking markers. Recognize online grooming as a recruitment indicator. A proactive safeguarding approach is essential for protection. Addressing child sexual exploitation requires a proactive, coordinated approach. By combining early identification, multi-agency collaboration, and trauma-informed practices, we can protect children. Understanding vulnerabilities and systemic challenges is crucial for effective safeguarding. This is the conclusion of the video. Thank you for watching. For further enquiries, please contact us on 074-84361-688 or email the UK Versity team.